I think the very first film I ever saw was a thing called The Iron Man. It was science fiction thing, this great robot, Robo, used to wander about and shoot lightning out of his fingers and smash everybody to bits. Great fun. And another thing called The Clutching Hand, which was, you had to go back and see what was going to happen, The Clutching Hand, and it was all all double basses and cellos.
Bernard Cribbins was a much-loved figure in British entertainment, whose remarkable career spanned over 7 decades. Renowned for his humor, versatility, and warmth, Cribbins' legacy extends across film, television, music, and stage. His life was one of perseverance and triumph, marked by both public success and private sorrow. But his life wasn't always easy. He had many challenges along the way. Let's have a look back at Bernard Cribbins' life and career. Bernard Cribbins' life and career. On December 29, 1928, in Oldham, Lancashire, Bernard Joseph Cribbins was the son of working-class parents Ethel and John Cribbins. His father was a cotton weaver, and his early years were shaped by the economic challenges of the Great Depression. Despite the financial difficulties, Cribbins described his childhood as happy and supportive. His parents instilled in him a strong work ethic and a sense of humor that later defined his career. Cribbins left school at age 13 to help support his family. He worked as an assistant at the local theater, sparking his fascination with performance. Watching actors from the wings and participating in small backstage tasks inspired him to pursue acting. During World War II, his aspirations were put on hold when he joined the Parachute Regiment for his national service. His time in the military, though far removed from the world of acting, shaped his resilience and resourcefulness. After completing his service, he returned to Oldham and joined a repertory company. Repertory theatre was a common starting point for many British actors, and it provided Cribbins with invaluable experience. Over the next several years, he performed in dozens of productions, honing his craft and building his confidence. In the late 40s and early 50s, Cribbins moved to London to further his career. Like many young actors, he faced considerable challenges, including financial insecurity and stiff competition. During this period, he worked various jobs to support himself, including as a stagehand and voice actor for radio plays. His persistence paid off when he began to secure roles on the West End stage. His comedic timing and ability to connect with audiences set him apart, and he soon caught the attention of casting directors for film and television. Bernard's first significant film role came in Two-Way Stretch in 1960, a comedy about a group of prisoners planning a heist. His portrayal of the bumbling, good-natured Lenny quickly established him as a comedic talent. This success led to further roles in films like The Mouse on the Moon, a political satire in which Cribbins' natural wit shined through. His association with the iconic Carry On film series cemented his status as a household name. Cribbins appeared in Carry On Jack and Carry On Spying, bringing his trademark charm and humor to these quintessentially British comedies. In 1972, he took on a more serious role in Alfred Hitchcock's Frenzy. Playing Felix Forsyth, he demonstrated a darker, more nuanced side to his acting. He played the owner of a pub who is fed up with the protagonist, Richard Blaney, who works for him but often turns up drunk. While Hitchcock's film was a departure from Cribbins' usual fare, it showcased his range and earned him critical acclaim. It was unusual at the time to see him in a non-comic role. However, he had the same authority and anger that we saw in the Mr. Hutchinson character in Fawlty Towers, which we'll get to shortly. Cribbins' contributions to television were equally significant. His career-defining work included narrating The Wombles, an animated series based on Elizabeth Beresford's books about environmentally conscious creatures. Cribbins provided voices for the entire cast, showcasing his extraordinary vocal talent. His narration became synonymous with the series and contributed to its enduring appeal. Another standout role was his appearance in Fawlty Towers. In the episode The Hotel Inspectors, he played Mr. Hutchinson, a demanding guest mistaken for an inspector. His comedic exchanges with John Cleese's Basil Fawlty remain some of the most memorable moments of the series. Cribbins was also a beloved presenter on the children's program Jackanory, where he read stories to young viewers. His ability to captivate audiences with just his voice and expressions made him one of the show's most popular narrators, appearing in over 100 episodes. Cribbins first entered the world of Doctor Who in a film called Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD, released in 1966. In the film, he played Tom Campbell, a bumbling yet brave companion to Peter Cushing's doctor. Decades later, he appeared in the TV series, this time playing Wilfred Mott during David Tennant's tenure as the 10th Doctor. Wilfred, Donna Noble's grandfather, was a character full of warmth, humor, and vulnerability. Cribbins' performance in episodes like The End of Time was deeply moving, particularly in scenes where Wilfred struggles with guilt and fear. In addition to acting, he found success in music. His novelty songs Right Said Fred and The Hole in the Ground were chart hits in the 60s. These comedic tunes, filled with quirky lyrics and Cribbins' distinctive delivery, remain classics of British humor. In 1955, he married Gillian McBarnett, a talented actress and stage manager. Their marriage was a loving one that lasted until her death in 2021, shortly before Cribbins' own passing. The couple faced a devastating loss early in their marriage when their only child died shortly after birth. The tragedy left a profound impact on both Bernard and Gillian. The grief of losing their child led them to decide against having more children. Instead, they focused on their careers and their bond with one another, finding solace and strength in the partnership. Though Cribbins rarely spoke about his loss, those close to him noted that it deepened his empathy and humanity. His warmth and understanding of life's fragility often came through in his performances, endearing him to audiences. Bernard Cribbins continued working well into his 90s, a testament to his passion for the craft. In 2011, he was honored with an OBE for his services to drama, a fitting recognition to his extraordinary contributions to British culture. He passed away July 27, 2022, at age 93, leaving behind a legacy of joy, humor, and humanity. From his comedic roles in the Carry On films to his poignant performances in Doctor Who, he touched countless lives. His life was a testament to resilience, love, and the enduring power of storytelling. Bernard Cribbins remains an icon of British entertainment, remembered not just for his remarkable talent, but for the warmth and kindness he brought to every role and to those who knew him. His legacy endures as a cornerstone of British entertainment. His humor, warmth, and versatility have left an incredible mark on audiences and performers alike. Today, his contributions to film, television, and children's programming are celebrated for their timeless appeal and for their influence on subsequent generations of actors and comedians. Actors known for their work in family-friendly entertainment like Martin Freeman and Olivia Colman have also noted how figures like Cribbins shaped their approach to performance. His balance of warmth and wit has become a standard for those seeking to entertain broad audiences. But it was his work in Doctor Who that really cemented his status among younger fans as a beloved figure within the franchise. Today he's remembered not just for his body of work, but also for the joy and kindness he brought to the industry. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think younger audiences know about Bernard Cribbins' excellent contribution to British entertainment? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section below.